Hey guys, and welcome back to another Let's Build video. This is the second houseboat that I'm building. The first one I did during the review for Island Paradise, and apparently you guys really liked it, because when I checked earlier today, I saw that the house had been featured on the exchange, which is awesome. I mean, it's got, last time I checked, it was 20 some recommendations. I mean, that's not really much when it comes to recommendations, but for me it is. It's incredible. And I want to thank you guys for downloading this house. If you download it, if you haven't yet, go ahead and download it. The house is fairly small, it's just 2 bedrooms and whatever. But back to this one. I know it looks kind of funny because I'm putting in curtains instead of walls, but for the look that I was going for was just really open. And trust me, I do actually know what I'm doing. But over time, the walls will actually come into this house. I did change it up a lot over time, so I hope you guys like this house. And if you want to download it, it's already up on the exchange. I'll put a link in the description below. So yeah, right now I am setting up the columns on the first floor, and I'm about to start on the second. And as you can see, it's very wide open. I mean, it's meant for at least 2, or at most 2 really, Sims, because it's only 1 bedroom. That'll be upstairs, up the ladder really, and it will have just a simple kitchen and seating area, a television on the upper floor, and of course a grill and other things you can do on this boat. Okay, so next I'll just be adding in more columns. These I actually wanted to use on the first floor, except it's kind of tricky sometimes because of the angle to use them. So you'll see me replace the ones on the bottom a little later. And let's see. The commentary I'm doing over these videos is actually post commentary and not when I'm building, because most of the time when I'm building I'm always quiet, and that would just be stupid, because you know, if you're gonna make a video about building a house and adding commentary, you're gonna have to talk to yourself for quite a while. And when I make mistakes, I have a tendency to curse a lot, and I don't like putting that into videos, especially on YouTube, because it just represents who I am as a person, and I don't like being like that in public, cursing a lot. So anyway, next you'll see the fences come in. Those fences will change color later on to white, and like I said, I'll add walls and windows later on, because when I tested the house after I did the creative sim, which you'll see later, you could actually walk through the curtains. I didn't really think about that too much when I came up with the concept for it, so of course I had to change it all later. Okay, so now we're starting to shape up more of the boat itself. It's really more of a boat than a houseboat, because I mean, it's literally no walls, well, hardly any anyway. And once I put those columns in, you'll see that I've decided to decorate the top floor. That fence, for some reason, you can't recolor, but the one that looks almost exactly like it, you can. And I thought it was a good color to go with, because I was going to change the floor pattern to a lighter color. I mean, you're outside the boat's island style. You don't really want heavy colors on the boat itself, because you know the sun's going to dilute those. So once later on, you'll see right now actually that I am changing the color of the floor pattern, and we'll start placing in items for your sim to use. The items that I used when I checked it on the exchange, actually was only 4 store items. It's crazy. And of course, in order to get this, you need Island Paradise. So, you know, whatever you have in your game, if you decide to download it, this house will appear in the house instead of what's in there. Okay, so right now I'm just furnishing it and trying to keep it clean and simple and not cluttered. The grill out there just actually goes downstairs, and so does the all-in-one bathroom. The only thing that's going to stay upstairs now will be the bed, a couple of nightstands, the dresser, and of course that's pretty much it up there. Another thing I like to say right now is when I build and put in furniture, I don't recolor things right away. So what you're seeing now is just me putting in furniture and trying to get placements and adding lighting, so I know what it will look like later. And then afterwards, I always change the color of the items and try to get them to match into the environment and all that good stuff. Okay, so now we're back to the first floor. I was trying to put in a windsurfing item and then the golf thing, but of course that isn't going to work for some reason. I don't know why I even thought of putting it in there. But right now I'm just going to work on the first floor, and we're going to add a fridge and a couple counters. And later on I'll add more things, but next we'll be heading into the Create Sim, where I make a sim called Nate Riggs. And that'll be coming up very soon, as in right now. Okay, so this is the first time I've actually done Create a Sim on YouTube, and I really don't like Create a Sim anyway, but I decided to put it in just to see what you guys think of, if I should do a Create a Sim more often or less often, or if you like this guy. I mean, he'll be up for download too. So anyway, we're just going to go through, and the videos that I always make are at maximum 4.5 times faster than the actual video is. So that's why it seems like I'm just speeding through. And right now we're just going to change him up a little bit. We're going to get him into his swimwear so that I can change the way he looks, his skin color and build and all the other good stuff. Yeah. I built Nate for the purpose of being a sailor, and he's going to be a fisherman. So if you download him, he is one of his traits is an outdoors person. Loves the outdoors. He obviously angler, and then some other things. I don't remember exactly what he does, but you can always download him from the exchange. And actually, I forgot to put him up. So after this video, after I finish rendering this video and start to upload it, I'll put Nate on the exchange so you guys can download him. Right now we're just picking his hair. I wanted to give him like a surfer look, so he had like the deep tan and the blonde hair. It's a little bit darker blonde hair, I think. And let's see. Okay, so what I'm gonna do right now is just let you guys finish watching the Create a Sim, and then we can get back to the boat itself and finish that up. Because right now I honestly don't know what else to say, so I'll just let you guys finish watching this part. I hope you guys like it. Let me know in the comment section what you do and don't like about this video, and we'll be back soon. Okay, so now we're back at the boathouse. You can see Nate sitting out there, and now I'm adding in the walls. Between the last part of the video and this one, somehow the recording didn't happen, even though I remember pressing that damn button. Yeah. But anyway, as you can see here, I'm changing it up a little bit, adding in walls, and going to add in windows and different curtains and stuff like that, so that it actually functions like a regular house, like you can go inside. Because if you have the weather weather settings on, then your sim's going to need to go inside at some point. And when you have the curtains just sitting there, it looks alright. It looks pretty good, if I do say so myself. The sim, they can't function the way they're supposed to, as in go inside to avoid the heat or cold or whatever. And as you see right now, I'm just trying to pick a door. I wanted to find a taller one, but they didn't have one, and I didn't feel like searching too much longer. And right now I'm just adjusting a few things, the furniture around, and downstairs adding in the blinds, and eventually I add in like curtains so it looks like you just slide them across the walls like that. And next we'll have actually put in a stereo, because I forgot to put one in earlier. So now you see that the grill is downstairs, and It's a little seating area for himself and any guest that he wants. Okay, so that's pretty much it for this video. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe, and thank you.